Playas rock, man. One of my favorite songs, Chris. Hooking up with that boy Kylie Paul and putting it down for the real players out here.
Now that's my dog.
Talk to me about that.
Kylie Paul always kept it real, you know.
That's the fam.
Kylie Paul kept it all the way 1,000.
Yeah.
Like I just talked to him 2 days ago.
That's hard.
He always kept it real with me. That's a homeboy, a friend, and he had a lot to do with my career. You understand what I'm saying? Everything may have not happened the way he wanted to happen. He didn't get the credit he was supposed to get. He didn't get looked at the way he was supposed to get looked at for my success when he was the one who actually brought me to the table, to the major labels. So I try to always pay attention to that and make sure that I give people they just do. You know, I never see nobody done in a bad way when it comes to business. But when me and him did Playas Rock,
come on, man.
Hey, we was in the studio doing what we're doing right now. You know, a little bit of this.
That's right.
And he put on his old school beat, and I was like, I ain't rapping on that, Smurf.
Yeah.
Put on something else. He was like, just do it. And I went in the other room. So he said, you know what, I'm finna get ready to go. But when I come back, have something on this. I'm gonna leave an engineer here. Do whatever you're doing in the other room. But before you leave, just do whatever you do on this. I said, all right, bet. Dropped it. And I ain't never looked for the song until they called me one day and said, hey, we got a video shoot. They got a bag finna go behind the record. Now they doing clearance with the Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, that's like some of the biggest singers.
Exactly.
You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's real big.
Come on.
Like, they legends in the game. So for me to be able to take one of their records and redo it, I had to pay them a big percentage of the record, like 75%, 75%. Of course, it was an honor to be able to touch something that was already, you know, legendary and be a part of it and put my own twist to it because they don't allow that.
How did you even link up with Kylie Paul though, man?
That's who found me. That's who came. He hopped on the airplane, came to Shreveport. I was in the middle of a little hole in the wall, and I saw somebody walking through there in a trench coat. Like, Kylie Paul is here to see you. He said, I just got off a plane. I came here for you.
Oh my God.
That's how we did it. But what he brought to the table, I wasn't sure about. I was already down with him. I was gonna let him guide the way, but maybe I was gonna tell him this first thing you brought to the table, let's not do that one. Yeah. I mean, because I know he would have brought a million things to the table. I ain't have to take the first thing he brought to the table. Yeah. So that's what I mean. You know, that's pretty much how I feel about that.
Yeah. Hooking up with Mike Jones, but that drop and give me 50 though, man.
Yeah, I gave him. I didn't hook up with him. I wrote the record for Mike Jones.
Talk to me then, man.
Yeah, I just wrote that for him. That was for him. There's a record label, wanted a I guess a nice record for the clubs. And you know, that's what I'm known for.
Facts.
So,
as a writer, then, man, I mean, talk to me about just writing records. I mean, which one do you like the best, performing or writing?
When I'm with Smurf, I like writing. He motivated me to write, and because you know he a businessman and he know where the big checks come from. So he be like, damn, what you want to do? This what you need to do.
Come on, man.
You trying to drive that Ferrari or not?
You ain't never lied.
Yeah, but performing is I like performing more than anything, I would say.
Now, another mixtape though, man. You teamed up with that boy Boosie.
Yup.
Talk to me about that Louisiana camaraderie. Y'all boys getting together on that Category 7, man.
Man, Boosie the homie, you know, that's family. So we was at his house chilling. We just decided to do a mixtape. We was recording, and at the end of us recording, it only took like a week, and we was like, we got a whole mixtape. Let's put it out. We just called it Badass Hurricane and dropped it. Yeah. And you know, it did what it did. The streets still they rock with it.
Facts. Now, when it came to that Ratchet though, that Ratchet remix, that was another motherfucker though.
Yeah, the Ratchet remix with Boosie. Yeah. Yep.
Well, talk to me about that one going crazy as well.
I always hit him up if I feel like he'll go good on the record, or just pull up at his house, and if he ain't there, I sit there and wait on him to get back. I'm gonna be in the living room. Come on, give me a verse on this.
Come on now.
He don't never miss. He gonna drop that fire. I mean, when I come with what I come with, he coming with what he come with, and it's a done deal.
Facts.
Yeah.
Touching down in the A from Louisiana, man, what was that transition like for you when you came up here to go ahead and live and pursue your career as well?
It was different. It was skyscrapers. I never saw all these skyscrapers every day. Like, you know, I'm riding around in Atlanta. It was definitely a different feeling. I was in big high-rise apartments, and you know, it was like I was in New York or something when I was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I ain't really New York. The weather was it was rough, so I ain't spent a lot of time in New York. But Atlanta was my New York. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as being able to see a big city, we from the country, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Being in Atlanta, and then how did that impact your creativity though?
It's nothing but music in Atlanta. Everywhere you go, when you in the studio, you walk out of the studio, you bump into another artist. Hey, let's do a song. Now you doing it. If you put your session on pause and go in his session and drop something with him, it's everybody doing music. So if this is what you're trying to do, you definitely got to come here and spend some time and tap into what's going on.